Hey, Larry. Can you turn the air down a couple of degrees? It's hot in here. Hey, Dawn. Hanky. Oh, blinded by the sun over there. Come here, Hank. Not really. Now that was his plate. He finished that, and I gave him a little bit of dry food. And what little bit of wet food Hank left, I let Stella have. And then Wilson mostly cleaned what was left of hers. And now he's cleaning the rest. But no, I have to like mash his food down into the plate as much as I can to slow him down. And it still doesn't slow him down much. Hey, Connie. Hank. Come here, Hank. Are you looking for mice? I don't have the fly swatter yet. I don't know where the fly swatter is or how many are down here. Melanie will probably be in here in a minute. Can help me get him out. Well, he definitely didn't lose his appetite while he was gone. Hey, come on. Stella's being a grouch. Is she being a grouch at you, Wilson? Hey, Lynette. There is one mouse. Oh, I guess I should put this food away first. I do see one mouse on the floor over here. This is the only one I have right now, Hank, so. Hey, D. Hutch. Wilson, just don't walk over there near her. She's going to be a grouch. You going to bring it back, Hank? Hey, Fern. Good catch, Hank. Good job. Oh. He may not bring that one back. That wasn't in the... Didn't go to the right spot. I didn't think you would. Hey, Kimberly. Tabby really wants in, but I think we're going to try to keep him out for another day or two. Stella's still grumbling about something over there. What's the problem? Are you just gonna growl all night? Hank. Oh, there's another mouse over here that I just saw. You're in the future. What? What are you so unhappy about? They're your babies. Oh, I finally feel the air. Stop, Stella. Come here, Wilson. And don't claw the carpet, ma'am. Poor Wilson. Wilson. It's like, oh, I'm just going to go over here and sulk now. Mom doesn't love me anymore. Tabby. Knock it off. Poor Tabby got so used to being able to come in here. Now he's sad that he can't. You okay, Wilson? Yeah, that sun is in a bad spot. I'm blinded. Whew. Stella, calm down. You were in here with them all day. Everything was fine. You just now decided to be angry. Well, you didn't catch that one, Hank. Wilson, you're fine, buddy. It's just going to take her a minute to reacclimate herself. Yeah, she's upset about something. I don't know what. She's gonna go up on her perch in a minute, it looks like. She's still grumbling. She's something. I think she's just unhappy about this guy being back. Wilson. Wilson. Wilson's scoping out the door where Tabby is. He hears him scratching around over there. Stella is the black cat in the window there. No, I don't think she understands that they're her offspring anymore. They're just some other cat, especially Wilson. Yeah, I mean, I checked in on him most of the day, and I didn't see any animosity, but I mean, I wasn't watching every second. There might have been a hiss or a swipe or something, but I sure didn't notice it. You just gonna stay up there the rest of the night, Stella? Man, that sun is right in my eyes. I have to reposition myself further over here, which I think Wilson's okay with. What's up, Hank? All the backlighting makes it hard to see you. Yeah, I don't think it bothers him too much. She was always kind of like that when they were all still here. Well, their patterns are a little different. You can see Wilson has more spots, whereas I don't know if you can see that or not because of the sun. Maybe he'll hop down in a second, but Hank is more of a classic tabby pattern, more black in his coat than Wilson. I think Wilson's a little taller. So yeah, you're a short cat, aren't you? Not a midget cat, just a little short. What you doing, Wilson? I did get him to sit in my lap a couple of times. Well, I encouraged him to sit in my lap a couple of times last night. I'm going to set up a soccer goal for Hank for when I throw the mice. Maybe we should throw them toward the door so I'm not so blinded by the sun every time I try to do it. You gonna bring it back? Well, close. What's the matter, Wilson? Why are you hiding? What? You sounded like Tabby. What you doing, Hank? About these? Yeah, these are her kittens. Well, 2 of the remaining 5 that she had. Wilson found a stray piece of food. So last night after the close-up, it was a little later, I was getting pictures of Zelda, who was just sprawled out in the middle of the living room floor. Like, whatever, this is cool. Wilson would have had it made over there, but he just didn't want to be there, I guess. And Tabby really wants to get in here. But when he ran in last night, Wilson went in the closet and hid. Yeah, I think they'll work it out. I mean, like I said, they seem to be totally content being here alone all day. Wilson was in that hammock for a good 3 hours. Yeah, and I mean, who's to say, given a couple more weeks, he wouldn't have come around? I don't know. That's anybody's guess, but they didn't feel like he was making progress, and they thought he was miserable, and they're getting ready to have a whole bunch of company this weekend, and I think just under 3 weeks. Tabby. Stop, Tabby. You gonna go check it out? Wilson. Wilson. Yeah, the only one in here that cares for those soccer balls is Stella. Tabby's sticking his foot under the door. Tabby, it's enough. Yeah, that and the couch thing, I think. And I don't know who was responsible for tearing a hole in the little liner in the bottom of their couch and letting them both crawl inside the couch. But I think Wilson might have taken the blame for the hole, but when she told me about it, Zelda was the one that had gotten into the couch. So, but whatever the case, I don't hold anybody at fault for that. It didn't work, so he's here. Tabby. He's just not gonna quit. Well, what are you doing, Hank? Let's put this out here, Wilson, so people can actually see you when you get on it. Come here. Oh. Yep. Well, we may try it again in another day or so. I was just petting you. Is that not enough? But I just want to give Wilson some time to settle back in before I stress him out with Tabby. I mean, he and Tabby didn't ever fight or anything, but they would get in little slap fights and things like that. Come on, Tabby, knock it off. Yeah, he's not giving up. And we meant to take this over there when we first dropped him off. That's his favorite scratcher. I think he missed that too. In my shoes, I guess. Oh yes, he is very persistent about anything and everything. Not just about getting in here, but about food and wanting to get out of a room if he's in a room. He lets you know what he wants. Where are you going, Wilson? Where are you going? You back there again, Hank? Hopefully Hank is not jealous. Doesn't appear to be. And they did, as Lynette caught this morning, they did jump in the hammock and lay with one another for a little while. Well, we have not made any definite decision, but in all likelihood, Wilson will probably be a foster failure. I don't know. If the right circumstance were to come up, maybe I'd try it again, but it would have to be just the right circumstance. But if we could get Hank and Stella adopted together, I don't mind Will staying. He's just going to have to get used to the other cats and 2 dogs. Which I think will be easier for us than it would be for anybody else. He's actually laying over there playing footsie with Tabby at the moment. Hank. But fortunately, we haven't needed this. He has not gone to hide in that. What's up, Wilson? Don't go in there just because I said you haven't. Back to smelling shoes. Well, I leave it there in case he gets spooked. You know, sometimes if we get a delivery during the day or something like that, the dogs, or, well, Allie, will start barking and he gets a little afraid. I'd rather have him a spot to go where he feels safe than just leave him to jump in the closet with Stella or something if Stella's in a grumpy mood. Which really surprised me yesterday when he jumped in there and she was like, okay, this is fine. I can't say I'm disappointed. I mean, yeah, the goal is to get him adopted and into forever homes and all that, but I don't know that I would use the word, almost dropped my phone, I wouldn't use the word disappointed. Where is he?
Here. I'm trying to keep him. Hey guys and girls. Hey Stella.
Stella's being grumpy.
She was grumpy before the day.
Hank says let Tabby in. He's my friend.
He was in. Oh, son.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting over here, because I was being blinded.
Why are you hiding?
Lynette says hello.
Hey, Lynette.
And Fern.
Hey, Fern. Why are you hiding?
And Connie.
Hey, Connie. Why are you hiding and making biscuits?
Well, our agreement with the cats is just don't do it in front of us. Whatever they decide to scratch. And Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly.
We still get onto the cats if we see them scratching something they're not supposed to, but most times we're not present when they do it.
I said you do it.
Who was that, Wilson? I said we were going to give you a couple days, but there he is. Look at that face.
Eating my snack.
Wilson had more than enough.
Wilson.
You're okay, buddy. It's your old pal Tabby. You can come out.
You know my pal. I smelled you here. You rub your smell all over all my things.
You got a mouse right beside you. I tried to throw it that direction and it didn't work.
Fix his little ladder.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's too far. Yeah. I've smelled that butt before. I don't know if he remembers smelling it, but I know he has. Well, that wasn't a very good throw, was it? Can I have it?
No. I wasn't telling you to have it back. Tabby. What is he doing to my stuff?
Hey, Tabby. He's not a threat, I promise. He's a big softy.
You know, he's battling someone out there last night.
Yeah, everybody just has it out for poor old Luna. Russell was the only one that didn't ever really mess with her. Oh, thought I was about to put my eye out. Tabby. We're thirsty because it's their water and he has to have it. Hello, Tabby. Tabby's just scrounging around for little bits of food. Oh, and there's our old dog barking.
Senile barking.
No, he's not senile barking. He's just old and he's barking to get his way now. It's like, I'm old. Pay attention to me.
He's just, he doesn't know why he barks half the time.
But as we approach 30 minutes, I need to, I have a gigantic ant bed that has come up right next to our driveway, and I need to go put the kibosh on that.
Fire ant bed.
Yeah.
Not your friendly neighborhood ants.
No, and it's a big red mound, and I'm tired of it being there. Yeah, fire ants. They're no good. Their bite will leave a really big welt on you.
Blister. And they itch like poison ivy.
But yeah, they've taken up residence right by the carport in the driveway, and they don't know it yet, but the end is near for them. Are you just gonna follow Tabby around?
I'm coming for it.
And right on cue, we get some. We'll go ahead and end it here today. Tomorrow may be a little later. We rearranged our Tuesday dinner. I rescheduled it for tomorrow since I thought I was going to a meeting Tuesday night and then ended up going to get this guy instead. So it worked out either way. But so tomorrow will be a little later than we typically do during the week. So maybe around 8 or so Central Time. But thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. And we hope you all have a good night. And again, we will try to keep an eye on all these guys. No, we won't leave Tabby in here. We'll try to keep an eye on Wilson and Hank and Stella as much as we can. So if we miss something that needs our attention and you happen to be watching, please feel free to send a message on Facebook so we can come in here and address it.
Hey,
You guys are buddies. But thank you, everybody. Hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.